got the camera on a stand, don't worry, hands-free here. Driving, leaving Salida. It's April 4th, 2023. Got some wind noise and storms brewing up in the high country. Even though it's April in the high country here, it's 7,000 feet in Salida, Chaffee County. We still have been skiing a lot at the local hill, Monarch Ski Resort. Did some backcountry stuff. Really enjoying skiing, probably more than I ever have. Well, I've only been skiing for 3 years technically. I went a couple times as a kid, but never really learned until about 3 years ago as an adult. So it's my third season. Put in almost 60 days this year on the snow, which sounds like a lot, except you have to realize only a handful of those have actually been lift ticket days where I go downhill. Most days, Sandy and I are skinning uphill, working hard at 11,000, 12,000 feet, and just doing 1 or 2 laps in an outing because it takes like an hour to do a lap. So very slow going, a lot of uphill workout. Transitioning now to running. You know, I'm not totally out of the woods yet. In my last vlog, I talked about how I got some hospital tests done. I was actually supposed to go to a doctor's appointment in Denver at a specialty clinic today. They canceled last minute on me. I'm still going to Boulder though. I got some other business to take care of. So, you know, it's a 3-hour drive from the middle of the state here to the Front Range Mountains. And I can't thank you guys enough for everyone that reached out with so many kind and supportive comments on my last vlog video, people that reached out on social media, wishing me well and with my recovery. And like I said, I'm not totally out of the woods yet, but I'm confident that I could start ramping up my running training a bit as I transition from winter skiing to actual running on roads and tracks and trails. Got wonderful trails here. It's pretty dry down in the valley here, so really can't thank you guys enough. And again, shout out to Camelback, huge sponsor, extra support by them, and Spring Energy also reaching out, as well as all you that bought training plans on Higher Running. That really helps Coach Sandy and I out a lot financially. It's like our main job, so well, it is Sandy's main job, so thank you so much for all your support on there. If you need a training plan, you could check it out, as well as of course all the Patreon supporters on here. But let's do a sponsored post. This is a sponsored runtime ad here. Native Deodorant, they're generous with their support. Do these because it's part of the gig here as a social media influencer working in marketing and advertising, and as an athlete you got to be active on social media. So let's run the ad here. Product I believe in. All right, so we want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video. That is Native Deodorant. Woo! I got 3 different scents here. Pacer likes the smell of them, don't you, Pacer? My good friend Pacer the dog here. So when I'm out trail running, camping a lot with Pacer, I get some body odor, and sometimes I get a little stinky. You know what I mean, Pacer? Although Pacer never smells that bad. You always smell like gumdrops and candy canes all the time, 24/7, huh? Actually, check out Native's Candy Store flavor collection. A lot of fun flavors you could see on there. Really playful indulgences. But my favorite from Native has been this vanilla sandalwood. Doesn't it smell good, Pacer? Really like this one. It goes on nice and smooth. It doesn't feel sticky, and it's nice and dry when you apply it. It's gonna provide odor protection all day, up to 72 hours. We got citrus and herbal musk. And then we also got cucumber and mint. Ooh, that's a good one. So Native Deodorant's great because it's aluminum free and paraben free. It's vegan, cruelty free, and that's really important to my values and Pacer's as well. So these are simple, effective ingredients you could pronounce, like coconut oil, and they smell good, feel good. Native also offers a plastic-free version of their deodorant, which is a more sustainable option. And huh, Pacer, we like to support that, huh? We like Native Deodorant, huh, Pacer? Yeah, it's the good stuff. Use my link in the description below, as well as code VO2MAX for 20% off your first purchase at Native. This offer is available site-wide, but only for a limited time, so stock up and save now. So thank you again to Native Deodorant for sponsoring this video vlog. I do these from time to time, so great products, still smelling pretty fresh. And yeah, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, get some action shots in of what the plan is as I go to Boulder, show you what I eat for dinner tonight, maybe make a special stop at Avery Brewing, pick up some beer. Really do miss some of the Front Range amenities, and great running community, of course, in the Front Range with a lot of pro athletes, but also a great community here in Salida, Buena Vista, Leadville, in this whole valley here. It's been really welcoming and a lot of really friendly people, so really can't complain about anything. And really appreciative for what I do have, even though I'm trying to get my breathing and my lungs back. And what it looks like now is I'm gonna have to be working on maybe some mechanical things. So as I was saying, a lot of people think of lung problems, they think of airway, airflow problems, but in my case with the blood clots, pulmonary embolism, it was actually blood flow problems. And that's what they're checking on, you know, the pressure backup. If you have clots in your lungs, there's a backup into the heart. There's a lot of pressure on the heart. Also makes it hard to oxygenate your blood fast and efficiently. And you know, like I said, I'm not out of the woods yet. There's still maybe some more tests to be done, hopefully less invasive and less costly. But yeah, it's something. I'm lucky to have such advanced medical health care to be able to pay for and get these things checked out. And you know, if I wasn't an athlete, if I wasn't a runner, I probably wouldn't worry about it as much. But there were certain ramifications in terms of my life expectancy if I had certain conditions, as well as just being able to run and breathe better. And yeah, it's hard because I'm getting older. I'm in my late 30s now, and you know, I want to be competitive. VO2 max is definitely dropping, but mainly I just want to be healthy and feel good again. And if there's some things I could do to optimize that and my lung function, I'm not sure what I could get back. You know, I'm gonna keep pursuing it, and that's why we do these things. So hopefully there could be some new solutions, and I could make some improvements and get some of that fitness back and feel more like myself. But you never know. So it's an onward process, and onwards and upwards. It's an ongoing process. So let's get it to the Front Range here. We got a long drive ahead of us. Big day. All right, so we made it to Boulder. Little behind the scenes look in the hotel room here. Just a basic Fairfield Suites, but yeah, doing some sponsor work. Gonna do a plug for this new Torrent 3 trail shoe from Hoka. Of course, we'll call it a product feature because obviously I'm biased, but yeah, I got the iPhone set up on the bed there. I'm just gonna sit in the corner here because I think the light's pretty good. It's snowy in Boulder, but there's definitely some natural light coming in. Got my skis ready for tomorrow morning, but if you look out, we're in South Boulder here. I can't even see the Flatirons because fogged in, covered in snow. It's below freezing still, even though it's April in Boulder. So let's get filming. I'm also gonna do a product feature of the new Camelback. Well, it came out, I had it last summer for UTMB, but the Zephyr Pro Vest with a trekking pole quiver. Put the trekking poles in there. Stay tuned for that. I'll film it in this setup here too. So behind the scenes look, product plug-in for the sponsors. All right, so gotta dump the footage from the iPhone, real fancy here, onto the laptop. A little behind the scenes, always got the external drive. Do some editing, got the chip out, SD card on the microphone, so ready to dive in. Oh, and I should say I've been doing a lot of filming vertically with the iPhone, because it lends itself really well to YouTube Shorts, which you could check out on my channel here. Did one kind of a parody of Kavuzi, all in good fun. He dressed up as me for Halloween once, if you look at one of his old videos, but I did a shoe running montage of the Hoka Rocket X2 Kavuzi style with the GoPro on a stick, although I didn't do it very well because I don't practice that, and I didn't get the puddle splash either. So you could check that out on my shorts, YouTube Shorts, the Reels, but also on the Instagram, of course, on the TikTok. Do a lot of these short 90-second or 60-second videos, just to kind of get out there in a different format, and it's a fun editing thing as well as the music video intros. Alright, so little work break. I still got some more editing to finishing up tonight, but I did of course go to Whole Foods to get a couple specialty items. Missed that Front Range amenities here in the big city, but also Meta Burger, which you'll see in my TikTok video reel. I got this vegan, it's all plant-based, vegan kind of junk foods. It's all burgers, but chocolate shake, always good. Then I got the Godfather burger today, but I also got the side of mac and cheese, which we'll chow down on. And yeah, you can see the burger here. Get it out. It's got the vegan Gouda in it, so nice little plant-based burger. Looks a little sloppy, but that's how it is with to-go things. Mac and cheese too. Always like the vegan versions of this. Well, sometimes some are better than others. That actually looks pretty decent. The milkshake, the chocolate shake is pretty good, we'll admit. And yeah, that looks a little sloppy. It's got some mushrooms on there, veggies. We'll get a better image with the Instagram, TikTok video. All right, so consensus. The mac and cheese is so-so. It's not great, middle of the line. The burger's good. Burger's good. I don't know why I needed ketchup and mustard because it's got some mayo, vegan mayo on there. Mushrooms are a nice touch. Vegan Gouda as well. The cheese is always hard to pull off though. Probably the best mac and cheese I've ever had is at Wolf and Lamb outside of in London. Shout out to them. Or the Burrowing Owl in Colorado Springs has some good mac and cheese mixes. If you're looking into specialty vegan mac and cheese, it's kind of a niche type of thing though. All right, I'm gonna chow down, then we'll finish up some work editing those videos and call it a night. Got a big ski day tomorrow. Heard they got 10 inches of snow up at Eldora. All right, it's the next morning. We're here in Boulder, downtown. It snowed a bit last night. I heard there's 8 to 10 inches up at Eldora, so gonna hit up some POW, get in my uphill pass. It's been a couple years since I've done that up there, but good uphill policy at Eldora. A lot of ski resorts you can't skin uphill, so it's great to have places like Eldora, Monarch, Winter Park, to name a few, that have good policies where you could go even during the lift hours. You don't have to go at the crack of dawn or at night. So really enjoying that Bluebird Day, it looks like. Well, down here, you never know up in Netherland and on the in the Indian Peaks, we call this range up here. So get up there, exercise, maybe meet up with some people. Definitely nice to be back in the bubble. Had that enjoyable dinner last night. So yeah, let's get up there. More delays this morning. I guess I ran out of washer fluid. My washer fluid popped open. Couldn't see in the canyon very well. Had to stop at this gas station, try to fill up here. Gotta fix this out. Pop the hood here on the Subi. So I think we gotta fill this guy up. First time for everything. Can't believe I ran out. It's dangerous driving without it though. It's like low visibility up on the ski slope. Delays. Look at that. Success. No more dangerous driving. You can see now. Man, that Tesla is a nice car. It's like a Model Y. That is a cool vehicle. SUV. Gotta have all-wheel drive in these types of conditions. All right. Nice wintry day out on the uphill skin track. Looks like good snow. Really enjoying this new uphill route. Through the trees. Wow, this is great.
When you're skiing bumps, it's a lot like trail running, where you want to plan your line,
Uh-huh.
and you want to look for the path at least resistance, or you feel like you're just going to be able to flow down.
Yeah.
You can use gravity to make it there and have fun doing it. So
Have fun. That's
yeah,
what it's all about.
Well, here's a guy on a snowboard who's having fun doing it too.
Well, that steep part on this double block was hard enough for me. This is a more mellow part, but those are big bumps. Let's see it, yeah. Look how fast he is. It's ridiculous. Wow.
There you go.
Taking the lift up.
Yep.
Getting a free ski lesson.
Using gravity to get down the mountain and have fun doing it.
Yeah, good tips about the ankle flexion too. Thanks. Great snow today.
Where you're like fully balanced just on that downhill ski. And
Uh-huh.
when you're skiing powder, you don't want to just be on one ski.
Oh yeah. Woo! Wow. All right, so fun times up at Eldora. Probably one of the best snow years all season. I think they got 8 to 10 inches up on the mountains. So drying out down here in Boulder now. It's getting hot and sunny, but yeah, fun times. Did a double black. Yeah, I think it was in the Glades, Salto Glades, I believe. Bumps on Corona. Trying to practice my skills. I'm still a very beginner intermediate skier, but love going off the piste and love the fluffy powder and the bumps and trying steeper terrain very slowly, working on my turn shape. But Josh is a great companion to have. He's a super good skier, probably the best skier I've ever skied with for sure, and even seen outside of, I took a lesson with a really good skier or two as well, but super experience. Always helps to have someone who knows how to teach and could be there for safety reasons and also help you work on your skills and turn shape, because it is such a demanding, highly skilled sport. We like to compare it to trail running. All right, back home now. Back with Pacer. Pacer's visiting today. So nice vlog, nice end of the vlog. Everyone likes to see Pacer. Isn't that right? Thanks for being in the Native Deodorant commercial there. And yeah, fun day skiing with Josh there, and really appreciate all the support, everyone. Patreon supporters, title sponsor Hoka, keeping the dream alive. Update you in my next vlog about my race schedule as I return to running. Less skiing, more running as I get fit, but you know, some of the uphill laps are good fitness, and being in the mountains at altitude, really fun to embrace that mountain culture, getting into more climbing and hiking up 14ers, stuff like that. So stay tuned for more of that. Maybe some more spring objectives. Skiing still. Season's not over yet. Still got a lot of snow. Isn't that right, Pacer? But yeah, thanks for subscribing on here, liking these types of videos, and stay tuned for more VO2 Max Productions. Time to chase down the ball, huh, Pacer? You have so many.